As the goalkeeper comes out, it was on his left, and Alan Kennedy wasn't going to miss that. And as a result, Liverpool are European champions once again.
England's last win was against Switzerland last November. Since then, 2 draws and 3 defeats. But everybody hoping that now with the 2 World Cup qualifiers to come in the next 8 days, the tide will turn for Ron Greenwood's team. The Swiss still have an outside chance of qualifying for the World Cup themselves, but really spoiled their opportunity when they lost at home to Norway earlier in this qualifying group. But they're playing from right to left in the first half, and the kick-off having to be retaken. England so eager, we had players inside the centre circle before the ball was kicked. Finally we do get going, and here's Botteron for Switzerland. They'll play a basic 4-4-2 with Elsener number 11 and Sulzer number 9, the men to watch for in attack. And Elsener has started over on the right, being picked up by Kenny Sansom. Here's Botteron. Herman. Stiff tackle by Brian Robson, who's wearing number 10 tonight. Kenny Sansom for England. Francis wearing number 11. Strong tackle from Zappa. There's Mariner being picked up by the 4, Agley. So England launching the first attack, although here's Francis. I was going to say Robson appeared to be slowed down a bit by that early knock. Here's Herman, Mariner, free kick given. This East German referee, you'll notice, is a very quick, urgent official who gets up to the incident very quickly indeed, and is a little bit over fussy at times, but has a good reputation on the continent for all that. Here's Sulzer, looking inside for Barberis. Russell Osman with the challenge, then it was Koppel, now it's Wilkins, and now Keegan. Steve Koppel continuing his run. That's a foul by Herman. This is Herbert Herman. His brother Heinz is suspended from this match for having been sent off in the last World Cup game that Switzerland played against Hungary. And as though it runs in the family, Herbert Herman left Koppel on the ground there. Watson has made his way forward for the ensuing free kick. It's played in short for Kevin Keegan. And Herman away for the Swiss. This is Sulzer. Keegan in hard, and Koppel. Flag up, and the tackle's flying in early on. Not that the importance of the match can be overstressed. Agley. Poor pass. Steve Koppel for England. Here's Mick Mills. Looks for Francis. That's a goal kick. The Swiss goalkeeper is Bergener, who played at Wembley in November and was beaten twice then in the first half. Experienced keeper, 30 years old. Sulzer. This is Scheiviller, the number 7, foul by Keegan. Elsener has now pulled over to the left, which is where he's more likely to be found. And he's pushed his way past Dave Watson. And the referee pulls the play back for a free kick. Was on by Keegan. There he is again. Trying to find Brian Robson on the left. Number 4, Agley. Barberis. Sansom to Keegan. Mariner could be on a run. Sansom is supporting him. That's Zappa for Switzerland. Popular player here, number 5. Scheiviller, and a foul by Ray Wilkins. Botteron eager to get on with things. Here's Sulzer. Elsener. Barberis is coming in with Ray Clements very much in command. Ray Clements, the only Liverpool player in the starting lineup, although Neil and McDermott are on the bench. And indeed, they are two of those 7 survivors I mentioned from the first team Ron Greenwood ever picked. This is Sansom. Botteron. Zappa. Mills. Sansom. There's Russell Osman. Watson. Sulzer intercepting for Switzerland. Elsener. Watson's challenge. Ball still in play. Botteron. Offside surely against Barberis, who started very far forward for number 10. He's been the furthest man up for the Swiss in their first 2 attacks. Barberis, who plays in France for Monaco. Agley. Agley is picking up Mariner. Ludi is marking Francis. Looks as though Scheibiller may have the job of shadowing Keegan. Number 7 on number 7, if that continues to be the case. Francis didn't make contact. Zappa. Elsener. Wilkins. Nice 1-2 with Robson. And Robson's in again here. Wilkins. Wide for Sansom. Away by Zappa. Sansom again, but he's lost out there. Ronnie Botteron away. Takes on Ray Wilkins and beats him. Sansom's got back now. Sulzer is waiting in the middle. Others are arriving in support. Still Botteron. Scheiviller. Botteron. Number 9, Sulzer. Botteron. Scuffed his shot. Not a good finisher, Botteron, despite his midfield skills. That's a fine ball from Robson to Keegan. Now we want support coming from midfield. Mariner's going up front. Robson. Wilkins. Mills. Francis. Francis trying to turn his marker Ludi. So early on here, sparring between these two sides, but the score, Switzerland 0, England 0, Koppel for England. Mariner gets up, Robson in support. Dave Watson had also come forward. Roger Varley for the Swiss. Covering is Russell Osman. Osman looking for Francis, sandwiched between 2 defenders. This is Ludi. And a late tackle there, which Mr. Prokop saw when the ball had gone. Just a quick word from Bobby Charlton about the way things have started.
Well, very frantic. I think they've been feeding them some very raw meat this morning. It's a bit spicy, but England doing well defensively just at the moment.
Here's a chance for Elsener. Watson goes across, so does Sansom. And the referee there would have given a goal kick. I think he should have done, but the linesman gave a corner. And England would appear to be on the harsh end there of the first controversial decision. That was clearly a linesman's verdict. Mr. Prokop was already looking towards the 6-yard line for a goal kick. And Zappa has gone on the line, and Sulzer is also standing in the 6-yard box. Elsener with the kick. Away by Russell Osman, a good header that. Scheibele. Barberis. Scheibele, referee played an advantage. Herman. Botteron. Oh, well, that definitely come up on England head, but Clements stopped the ball going over the line. 10 minutes gone then here, and no score in Basel. Mills. The sun high in the sky, so Bergener, the Swiss goalkeeper, wearing a cap in the first half. Long shadows cast on the pitch. Zappa for the Swiss. Sansom with Elsener. Here's Brian Robson. Francis to his left, Mariner over on this side. That's aimed at Mariner. Managed to hold it up well. That's a corner to England. Mariner's in there with the goalkeeper who didn't quite make it, and Keegan, and a shot. Handball, was it? They appealed for handball, the England players. A shot by Francis coming off a Swiss body. The referee was well in there with them and waved it away. Francis. Bit of a holding, it would seem, there. Mills. Barberis. Well, the England players haven't continued the protest. Bergener didn't seem too happy when that corner was swung in by Steve Coppell. He was put under a bit of stress by Mariner. Here's Zappa for the Swiss. Agley. That's a good ball to Herman. Nice 1-2 played there by Sulzer. Here's Barberis. Dave Watson's tackle. Sulzer's outside, Barberis now. It's still Sulzer. Oh dear me, it's barely here from a poor clearance by Watson. That's Scheibele. Bailey, who was given the chance of a shot there by Watson's clearance. Wilkins. Brian Robson coming from midfield to support Mariner. Ludi finding Herman. Herman's coming forward quite nicely on the left of the Swiss. He beat Coppell there. And then Watson brought him down. Right in front of the referee. A free kick to Switzerland. Herman, the player, coming from left back. And as you can see, having beaten Steve Coppell, he then tried to take on Dave Watson, and that was the result. Agley, the tall stopper, has made his way up on the far side of the area for the Swiss. That's Botter on high.